The air crackled with panic, a chorus of sharp cries tearing through the city's usual hum. A sickening groan ripped through the side of an old skyscraper, and a massive section of wall, heavy with concrete and steel, began to peel away, sending debris and terrified people tumbling into the void below. Below, the street became a tableau of upturned faces, frozen in horror. But then, a blur of crimson. The flash, a streak against the gray, was there. He didn't just grab them, he did something far more intricate, something that spoke volumes about his unique genius, a maneuver that showcased a profound understanding of the very air we breathe. He began to run in incredibly tight circles, faster than the eye could follow, his arms a blur of purposeful motion. Around the falling figures, the air itself seemed to churn, swirling into a protective, invisible column. It wasn't a solid force, but a cushion, a vortex of air that gently slowed their descent, guiding them safely to the street below like feathers caught in a benevolent updraft. There was no jarring impact, no rough landing, just a soft, controlled arrival. This wasn't just raw speed. This was Barry Allen, the Flash, demonstrating one of his cleverest tricks, the ability to create powerful whirlwinds and vortexes, a perfect example of how he creatively applies the fundamental principles of physics to his powers, turning simple motion into a versatile, life-saving tool. Think about it. The air around us, seemingly empty, is a fluid, a vast ocean of gas. When Barry moves at superspeed, he doesn't just pass through this fluid, he can manipulate it, shaping it to his will. By running in circles, he initiates a powerful rotational force, pulling air inward and spiraling it upward, or outward, depending on his precise intent. This generates differences in air pressure, creating lift, drag, and even localized windstorms, all controlled with astonishing precision. But cushioning a fall is just the beginning of this incredible ability's versatility. Imagine a barrage of projectiles, a storm of shrapnel hurtling towards innocent bystanders. Instead of simply deflecting each individual piece, the Flash can manifest a whirling air barrier. By rapidly rotating his arms and body, he creates a wall of turbulent air, a miniature localized tornado that repels incoming attacks, shattering their momentum and sending dangers harmlessly astray. It's a dynamic shield, invisible yet immensely powerful, capable of turning an onslaught into a mere gust of wind. And then there's an even more ingenious application, the suffocation of fires. A raging inferno, consuming everything in its path, thrives on oxygen. It hungers for it, expanding relentlessly as long as that vital element is present. But what if you could take that oxygen away, even for a crucial moment? Barry can run concentric circles around a blaze, creating a powerful inward spiraling vortex that effectively sucks the oxygen away from the flames, depriving them of their fuel. It's a breathtaking demonstration of understanding the elemental needs of combustion and using his power with scientific precision, turning a raging catastrophe into a smoldering, manageable ember. He doesn't put out the fire with water, but with the absence of air, showcasing a brilliance that goes far beyond simple speed. And the applications don't stop there. He can even reverse the rotation. Consider a situation where an object, or perhaps even an adversary, needs to be drawn closer without direct physical contact. Instead of pushing air out, he can reverse the direction of his motion or the spin of his arms, creating a low-pressure zone, a localized vacuum that pulls objects towards him. It's like a super-speed vacuum cleaner, allowing him to retrieve fallen artifacts from precarious positions, or even gently but firmly pull a distant villain into his immediate reach, all without touching them directly. It's a subtle but incredibly effective way to control a situation. Each of these applications isn't just a cool visual effect for the comics or screen. It's a testament to Barry Allen's intelligence, his quick thinking, and his deep intuitive grasp of the world around him. He isn't just fast, he's smart. He doesn't just run, he understands the forces he generates and how to harness them for the greater good. This ability to control and manipulate air through superspeed isn't merely about creating a gust of wind. It's about precision, about shaping the very atmosphere into a tool for protection, for rescue, for defense. It's about seeing the fundamental principles of fluid dynamics not as abstract theories, but as practical, life-saving possibilities. It highlights a deeper truth about many of our beloved heroes. Their powers are often at their most compelling, not when they're simply punching hard or flying high, but when they're applied with a creative understanding of how the world works. Barry's Vortex Power is a masterclass in this, turning simple motion into a versatile, elegant, and often life-saving tool. So, the next time you see the Flash blur across your screen, remember the invisible forces he commands. Remember the whirlwinds, the barriers, the suffocating currents, and the gentle vacuums he can conjure from thin air. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the cleverest tricks are rooted in the simplest, most fundamental laws of our universe, transformed by ingenuity and a heroic heart. What other examples of creative power applications in fiction have fascinated you? Are there other heroes who, like Barry, turn simple physics into incredible feats? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comments below, and let's keep exploring the fascinating blend of imagination and science that makes these stories so enduring. Until next time, stay curious.